Hey, are you struggling to generate leads with your B2B marketing or your B2B startup? What if I told you there's a proven content system that will actually transform your lead generation strategy? Hi, I'm Bill Rice, and today we're going to dive into B2B content marketing and specifically content for lead generation. Whether you're a beginner or looking to just refine your strategy, I think this video is going to give you some actionable insights to attract and convert your ideal clients. Let me show you how. Know your customer. Creating content or running campaigns without thinking deeply about who needs and wants your product or service is a common failure that I see in lead generation. The other mistakes that I see is just thinking too much about the demographic, right? Your user profiles, especially for lead generation versus say branding or commercials, should be a lot more focused on use cases, roles, jobs to be done, problems, and solutions. Ultimately, lead generation content and campaigns should speak directly to your customers' pain points and their desires. So, how do you figure this stuff out? For B2B lead generation, there's just no better way than jumping into LinkedIn. Observe, participate, publish, and build an audience. The patterns and personas will just simply emerge in front of you. The other obvious tool is email. Sending emails to those folks and testing your positioning and messaging, that email list is always going to be available to test your marketing and your messaging. High level topic ideation. Knowing your audience is one thing, but what is going to actually get them interested and engaged with you? This is going to take a blend of research and creativity. I personally like to use LinkedIn for research and ideation. Using Sales Navigator as an extra layer, or even just your basic LinkedIn feed, is going to help you to start observing more closely what influencers are actually doing. I like to look for patterns and posts that seem to be sort of outsized engagement, even for those influencers. If on an average popular post for an influencer, your feed normally has like 20 or 30 likes or comments, or that influencer only has 20 or 30 likes or comments, but all of a sudden you see a post zip out from the pack at maybe 200 or 300 likes and engagements, then I would look closely at that topic and think about how I might be able to create a similar topic in my own way. If you have a few people that you follow, even that maybe is not targeting your particular ICP, and actually that's even better, then you can start to scan through that person's activity feed and fill your swipe file with all of their outliers, and then come back and think about ways that you can kind of spin that topic to your own audience. If you want to learn more about finding and targeting your ICP, check out my Sales Navigator video. And if you want to build a never-ending content ideation machine, check out my video on how I use a swipe file. The importance of your content system. You'd probably agree with me that content is essential to generating B2B leads, but publishing consistency can be a little bit tricky. This is why I built and I use with my clients a content system in all cases. Some of the basic elements of any good content system are the following: building personas, building an audience, creating an ideation engine, creation and production of the actual content, publication and optimization of that content, and then distribution. And really, to get this system rolling, I would recommend using those elements in this way. Building a content brief that ultimately outlines the personas and the voice and tone that you want to use. Pick a single platform. In B2B's case, probably LinkedIn. Pick your favorite medium, writing or video, whatever you're most comfortable with. Create and fill your swipe file with ideas. Then you need to block some time and create in batch. It's a lot easier to create a batch of content versus to keep on a consistent day-to-day schedule. And then go on Upwork and find a virtual assistant that's experienced in publishing and optimizing your chosen platform, and leverage them as an outsourced resource. Then start creating and publishing as frequently as humanly possible, utilizing ChatGPT for your content. Hey, you can't afford to hire help for your B2B content marketing. Most of us can't when we get started. This is where using ChatGPT as your content marketing assistant is the way to do it. Here are just a few ways that I personally use ChatGPT to support my own content system. 1, in ideation. 2, ICP interviews. I actually give the role to ChatGPT and then interview it. testing marketing messages, and sometimes even attempting to sell ChatGPT on my product or service. I let ChatGPT create outlines and organize my notes. Oftentimes, I'll have it write first drafts or potentially an alternative version of an article that I've already written. I'll have it write a rough draft of articles from videos that I've already produced using the transcripts from those videos. I use ChatGPT all of the time as an editor or even a critic of the articles that I've written, or sometimes even the videos that I've recorded by using those transcripts. Think of ChatGPT as this tireless teammate. Test and try things. You will be amazed at how efficient it makes you. Creating content for your funnel. Content isn't just about awareness. It's about guiding prospects through your sales funnel. Create specific content for each stage: awareness, consideration, decision. For example, some of the most productive content and oftentimes the least competitive B2B marketing content and SEO strategy that I've employed have been around concepts in the consideration phase when they're actually comparing competitive solutions and features. Don't forget to think about people that are in the final stages of buying and know exactly what they want. Those low funnel folks are looking for content to help them make that last set of decisions, and it can be just as effective as top funnel content. Creating a manifesto. Every startup needs a manifesto. It's simply a statement that captures your mission, your vision, and your values. This becomes a distinctive centerpiece in your marketplace. It serves as your North Star, guiding all of your content and messaging and your future hires. It's not just about what you do, it's why you do it. This emotional connection can be a powerful motivator for your audience in your marketplace. The entrepreneur's North Star, positioning your manifesto. Every entrepreneur starts from some unique perspective in the market or on their market. They bring a way of doing things to that market that's just slightly different or unique. But if you're not careful, your unique value proposition can be drowned out by your challenges and frustrations and fighting against the old guard. This is where your manifesto can be a powerful tool. This manifesto isn't just a document, it becomes your North Star. You use it to position your brand in the market, and it should reflect in every piece of content you produce, reinforcing your unique value proposition and creating a consistent brand voice. Why content is so important for your startup. Entrepreneurs, by definition, are trying to influence the market to consider a different, a better way of doing something. You have to state your case. You have to hammer your approach and message over and over again, like a political candidate. This is why content is critical. You want to, as quickly and as efficiently as possible, saturate your market with your better way. Content, whether it be writing or videos, are the most cost-effective way to build trust and authority in your industry. Great content differentiates you from the competitors, educates your audience, and drives organic traffic to your site. Most won't do this. It's an easy way to stand out in a crowded, noisy market. While they're advertising, you're entertaining and educating. I mean, think about it. What would you rather tune into, a commercial or a reality TV show? B2B content marketing for beginners. If you're new to B2B content marketing, start simple. Focus on creating just a few pieces of content, specifically ones that address the most common questions or problems your audience is likely to have. Write a guide or manifesto. Use this as the hub and create a little, highly specific little pieces of feeder content off of it. Or you can just simply chop up that larger piece into bite-sized pieces. As you grow, expand your content types, blogs, videos, webinars, just to keep your audience engaged. Ultimately, you want to create rabbit holes of content for your customer to fall into and get lost in your perspective of the market that you serve. LinkedIn lead generation without ads. LinkedIn is a gold mine for B2B lead generation, and you don't need to spend on ads to see results. Simply engage your network, share valuable content, and collaborate with influencers and colleagues in the channel. Authentic interaction will stand out and goes a long way in building relationships and trust that will turn into leads. LinkedIn Sales Navigator for beginners. Sales Navigator is a powerful tool for targeting, prospecting on LinkedIn. Using saved searches and filters to find decision makers, save those as leads, and then getting insights on potential clients. You can create targeted lead and organization lists and then monitor those custom feeds that look much like your normal LinkedIn feeds. Will give you opportunities to engage and offer support to prospects as you see them reveal their objectives and goals. It's an essential tool for any B2B marketer looking to quickly engage more of their ICPs. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you're ready to take your B2B marketing to the next level, join my Executive Brief bi-weekly newsletter, link in the description.